Let's talk about jobs, the lifeblood of our economy, the foundation of so many dreams, and the source of stability for millions of families across America. But what really happens when you lose one? It's more than just a paycheck disappearing. It's a sudden jolt, a loss of identity, and a wave of uncertainty that can shake even the most confident professionals. In the past 2 years, over 400,000 tech workers have been laid off by giants like Amazon, Google, and Meta. That's not just a statistic, it's hundreds of thousands of stories, each with its own ripple effect on families, communities, and the broader economy. Yet, while these companies are cutting American jobs at a historic pace, they're also ramping up hiring through the H-1B visa program, bringing in skilled workers from around the globe. In 2023 alone, U.S. employers filed to hire over 780,000 foreign professionals, an all-time high, with Amazon leading the charge. That's nearly double the number of layoffs, and it's a trend that's raising eyebrows across the industry. It's a strange contradiction. Mass layoffs at home, global hiring abroad. The same companies letting go of experienced American workers are simultaneously opening their doors to new talent from overseas. Imagine being a software engineer in Seattle, laid off after a decade of loyal service, only to see your company petitioning for foreign workers to fill roles almost identical to the one you just lost. The sense of frustration and confusion is overwhelming. That's not just tough, it feels like betrayal. It's a gut punch that leaves many wondering if their hard work and dedication ever really mattered. The H-1B program was originally designed to fill gaps with talent supposedly unavailable in the U.S., to bring in unique skills and expertise that couldn't be found locally. But when hundreds of thousands of skilled American workers are let go, the "we can't find anyone" excuse starts to sound less like a reason and more like a convenient justification. It's like claiming you're starving while your fridge is full. Except in this case, the fridge is packed with talent, experience, and ambition, all waiting for a chance. So, what's really going on here? Is this just about finding the best talent, or is there something deeper at play? Are companies truly struggling to find qualified workers, or are they playing a different game? One that's more about cost-cutting, control, and maximizing profits than about people. The numbers don't add up, and the stakes are incredibly high. Behind every layoff and every new hire are real people, families trying to make ends meet, workers searching for hope, and communities feeling the impact. We need to dig deeper into this corporate paradox to understand the true motivations and the real consequences of these decisions. Let's pull back the curtain and find out what's really behind the layoff tsunami and the H-1B lifeline, because the future of work in America may depend on the answers we uncover. How do companies justify laying off Americans while hiring foreign workers? Enter corporate doublespeak. Layoffs are framed as strategic realignment or weathering economic headwinds. Meanwhile, H-1B hiring is spun as investing in innovation and accessing global talent. In the same breath, companies claim they're too broke to keep Dave, but rich enough to hire Deepak. Take Tesla. They announced major layoffs, citing economic fears, yet continued hiring H-1B workers for specialized roles. The official story? The laid-off workers and the H-1B hires are in different departments. It's a shell game, technically true but misleading. Why not retrain or hire from the pool of newly unemployed Americans? The doublespeak lets companies appear both responsible and innovative, while American workers pay the price. It's a narrative that dodges the real issue, prioritizing profit over people. The question remains, who really benefits from this corporate balancing act? Let's get to the real reason companies love H-1B hires: money. While the official story is about bringing in global talent, the financial incentives are simply too big to ignore. The law says H-1B workers must be paid the prevailing wage, but here's the catch. A 4-level wage system creates a massive loophole that companies can exploit with ease. Companies can legally classify highly experienced foreign workers as entry-level, allowing them to pay far less than what an American with the same skills and experience would earn. This isn't just a technicality, it's a strategy. Imagine hiring a Michelin star chef but paying them as a line cook, just because the paperwork says they're entry-level. It sounds absurd, but it happens every day in offices and industries across the country. This isn't rare. In fact, the majority of H-1B workers are slotted into the lowest wage levels, regardless of their actual expertise or years of experience. The result? Companies save tens of thousands of dollars per employee every single year. These savings add up quickly, padding corporate profits and executive bonuses. Multiply that by thousands of hires, and the savings become astronomical. For big corporations, this is a game changer, a way to cut labor costs on a massive scale. It's not really about finding rare or unique talent anymore, it's about maximizing profits and minimizing expenses, even if it means bending the spirit of the law. The H-1B program, originally designed to fill genuine skill gaps, has now become a powerful tool for wage suppression, making it harder for American workers to compete. This legal loophole transforms what should be a talent magnet into a cost-saving machine, shifting the balance of power in the workplace. The losers in this system? American workers, whose wages stagnate and whose job security is constantly threatened by cheaper labor alternatives. The winners? Corporations, who pocket the difference and reward themselves for cutting costs at the expense of their workforce. The system is rigged, and it's time to call it out, demand reform, and ensure fair wages for everyone, regardless of where they come from. Companies argue that H-1B visas fuel innovation. They point to studies linking more visas to more patents and new industries. It's true, immigrants have driven much of America's tech progress. But does this innovation help the workers who just got laid off? For many, the promise of future jobs is cold comfort when the mortgage is due now. The benefits of innovation are long-term. The pain of layoffs is immediate. CEOs celebrate patent charts, while workers face foreclosure. The H-1B program's gains are real, but so are the costs for displaced Americans. The question, can we have innovation without sacrificing the people who built the foundation? Where's the government in all this? Mostly on the sidelines. Lawmakers tinker with the H-1B program, raising fees, tweaking rules, but rarely fix the core problems. Why? Big tech lobbying. Companies spend millions to keep the system as is. Proposals to prioritize high-paying jobs or close-wage loopholes stall in Congress. The system isn't broken for those in power, it's working exactly as intended. Government changes are cosmetic, not structural. It's like putting a "don't speed" sign on a racetrack. Until there's real political will to challenge corporate influence, the rules won't change. Ordinary workers are left waiting for real reform. Is the H-1B program a villain or a hero? The answer, both. It brings global talent and drives innovation, but also depresses wages and displaces American workers. Without it, we risk losing our tech edge to countries like Canada and the UK. But for laid-off Americans, it feels like a race to the bottom. The real issue isn't the program itself, but how it's used. Ideally, H-1B should fill true skill gaps, not just cut costs. Right now, it's often a blunt tool for cheap labor. The debate shouldn't be about scrapping the program, but about reforming it. We need a balanced fuel innovation, but protect American jobs. The future depends on getting this right. If you're an American worker, you're not powerless. The corporate world may feel like a high-stakes game, but you have more control than you think. First, become a lifelong learner. Upskill and reskill constantly. The workplace is evolving faster than ever, and those who keep learning are the ones who stay relevant. The jobs going to H-1B hires are often in AI, data science, and other cutting-edge fields. These roles are shaping the future, and you can be part of it if you're prepared. Take online courses, earn certifications, and stay ahead of the curve. Don't wait for your employer to train you. Invest in yourself. Second, build your network. Most jobs are filled through referrals, not job boards. Your next opportunity is more likely to come from someone you know than from a cold application. Go to industry events, connect on LinkedIn, and reach out to former colleagues. Even a quick coffee chat can open unexpected doors. Your network is your safety net. In tough times, it's the people around you who can help you land on your feet. Third, advocate for yourself. Know your worth, negotiate, and get involved politically. Don't be afraid to ask for what you deserve, whether it's a raise, a promotion, or better working conditions. Write to your representatives and demand action on H-1B reform. Your voice matters, and collective action can drive real change. Corporations have lobbyists, workers have their voices. When you speak up, you remind leaders that real people are affected by their decisions. Finally, be adaptable. The job you have today might not exist tomorrow. Layoffs and restructuring are part of the modern workplace, so always be ready for change. Embrace change, explore new roles, and stay resilient. Update your resume regularly, and keep an eye on emerging opportunities. The winners in today's economy are those who adapt and keep learning. Every new skill is a step up the ladder, and every challenge is a chance to grow. Don't just survive the corporate Hunger Games, learn the rules and win. Treat your career like a strategy game and make every move count. The landscape is tough, but you can shape your own future. Set goals, make plans, and don't let setbacks define you. Stay proactive, stay connected, and keep moving forward. Remember, in the end, your determination and adaptability are your greatest assets. This isn't just about visas or wages, it's about the American dream. For generations, a stable job was the foundation of that dream. Now, mass layoffs and reliance on cheaper foreign labor have eroded trust. Workers feel disposable, loyalty means little, and fear is constant. Rebuilding trust requires a shift in corporate values, seeing employees as assets, not costs. Why not invest in retraining loyal workers for future roles? Government must also step up with smart regulations and real H-1B reform. The goal: attract the world's best, but not at the expense of American workers. Fairness, honesty, and investment in people are the keys to restoring the dream. It's possible, but only if we commit to real change. We face a choice: protect today's jobs or build for tomorrow. One path is protectionism: limit visas, enforce wage laws, and prioritize American workers. The other is globalism: embrace talent from everywhere and chase innovation. Both have risks: isolation or growing inequality. Maybe the answer is a third way: champion innovation while protecting workers. Reform H-1B to complement, not replace, the American workforce. This requires nuance, compromise, and long-term thinking. The H-1B debate is a symptom of a bigger problem: valuing profits over people. What do you think? Should we protect today's jobs or build for tomorrow? The future of work in America depends on the answer. Let's talk about it.